Yeah, good evening to our premiere show of We Built on DeFiChain. DC, good evening, how are you?
Fine, and thanks, Mark, for this great intro. I like it. It's fantastic. Now we can build on the blockchain.
It's like going to the movies, right? Flying blocks
Yeah,
everywhere. Amazing.
it's
Hey,
fantastic.
so good to have you back. We have a new format here, ladies and gentlemen, everybody who is here the first time. We Build on DeFiChain is a new format where we want to present the builders on DeFiChain. And we have a very special guest tonight, a young gentleman who's been here before, and he's gonna tell us a little bit more about his project, what happened in the past, what are his future plans. So I would say we just jump right in, DC, and let him in.
Yes.
Welcome, Igor. Good evening. How are you, my friend?
Good evening. I'm
Fine.
fine, thanks.
Nah.
Really excited to be here.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh? When have you been on our show the last time? A couple of months ago, huh?
Yeah.
It was the voting in April or so, and then you had another show with Igor alone, showing his dashboard, how it works.
Yeah. Right.
So he is nearly a profi.
He's an absolute professional. That's absolutely right, Igor. Igor, how did your life change after you got the funding from DeFiChain? Are you retired now?
The first one or the second one? No, the first one or the second one?
The first one. The second one just came in, I guess, huh?
No, I was really motivated to build more cool stuff, and it was really exciting. So I spent many hours on building some new features, and also in the time of when blockchain stocks, I also built some cool features to help people to track their income in this turbulent time. So it was really exciting way, and I'm really happy to build the site, to push it forward, to build more features. Yeah.
Yes. And everyone who has not recognized what you have done in the past, have a look on the history on his page. There you can see nearly every day there's an update, and
I'm so proud. I'm so proud. I was mentioned even in his log yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, fantastic. Hey, Igor. So I think we might have a couple of new people here tonight. So maybe give us a very short intro. I'm gonna switch to the next screen. Maybe that you can share the screen. Give us a little overview, maybe. What's your site? What's your project all about? That also the new people here can catch up and understand what we are talking about before we jump into new features and vision and whatever. Let's go.
Yeah, it's really simple. So it's the website is for users who want to show to see the income from DeFiChain. So if you come new to DeFiChain, you want to know what my income is, what is my cash flow, and what is my cash flow from different products, like staking, liquidity mining, or masternodes. And the website, delivers it to you. So we can begin with your addresses. So you can just add your addresses from your wallet. You can add your masternodes addresses, and the website calculates all the stuff automatically. And if you use the login function, you can also save all the addresses, so you can use it on all of other devices. And in connection with the PWR, so Progressive Web App, you can also use this on mobile app, on iOS, Android, and also on Mac OS. So it looks like it's a real app. And so that's a short summary.
And it really works super, super easy. So, I mean, I became one of your biggest fans, Igor, I guess. I really love the app, I have to say. I use it every day, and it's such a big help. A big step from using a spreadsheet to having this online app is really amazing. I love it.
Yeah,
so for many ideas.
Yeah.
For improve the website.
Yeah, so I remember your first draft. The developer style, it was.
No, how did you call it? Or how did Igor call it? He didn't call it developer style. There was a special word he used for that.
In German, Entwicklerschön, and in English, developer style, maybe.
Kind of, yeah, absolutely. So it was pretty ugly, right? The first draft.
It was really ugly, but the features were on the website. So it was really, really ugly, and you have to scroll down a little bit.
But it was working.
It was cool.
Yeah,
It
cool.
was working, yeah.
And for everyone outside there loving portfolio, want to check every day the portfolio, this is the add-on for DeFiChain. There you can track how many comes from liquidity mining.
Absolutely. Staking, liquidity mining, everything there. Okay, Igor, sorry to interrupt you. Too excited. Okay, tell us maybe a little bit about what the app can do besides you have so many functions on there.
Yeah, I'll make a short summary. So the first and important one is the login functionality. So you can save all of your addresses and all of your inputs, like how many DFE you stake and cake and so on. So you just to click save and everything is saved. So this was one of the biggest features from the last CFP. A really funny feature was the feature during the blockchain stack after the hard fork. We can see here you can calculate block time dynamically. So you can make it fixed like I did, or you can make it dynamically. So you can go to settings and set your how much blocks the website should take to calculate the block time. You can take 10,000, 500, and so on, or just make it fixed to 30 seconds. It was one of the features during the hard fork. The next one was masternode support. So you can if you have an address, you can just put this this checkbox, radio button, I'm not sure. And if you edit it, become a masternode, and your income and the values are counted as masternode.
Okay.
The next big feature was forecast. So you can get a forecast for the next 12 months. So you see your all income, you see what is your staking income by the end of the year when we go to this time. We see how many DFE I will get in staking, LM, and masternode. It was one of the biggest features. Then Mark's favorite feature was address adding from the app.
But
so
this was really a big help, Igor. That was a massive step forward.
Yeah, it was really some hours of work. So here in the input field, you can add addresses. You can add many addresses, comma separated, or you can just, and this is it's really cool. You can just put the output from the app if you command list accounts false true, and the whole output you can put in this field, and the website calculates all relevant addresses automatically and imports them if they are not already in the website. So you don't have to do anything. You just click the command, copy the output, and click of add, and everything. And magic is happening, developer magic is happening, and everything is fine.
It's so fast and so easy. I remember when I had to count all these 1,000 addresses and look for the DFIs on it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Fantastic.
Yeah. Yes, the next one was the PWR feature, the progressive web app, because to implement in a really mobile app or a desktop app is a little bit time. So we did a PWR approach, and now you can, if you go with your browser to the website DeFiChainIncome.com, then you get a symbol, then you can download it to your Mac or to a mobile phone, and then it looks like a real app. So it's just capsulated, but you can use it as a real app, and that's really cool because I had it on my dashboard, on my Mac's dashboard screen. I push it in a DeFiChain Income group. So it's direct to the DeFiChain wallet. So it's really nice. You just have to click, and you don't have to open your browser or something like that. So it looks like, and the logo is also correct. Yeah, and the last one, last main feature was I pushed it today, incognito mode. So if you want to make screenshots and for Twitter, and you want to say, hey, this is my income, DeFiChain, then you just click this thing, and all of your amounts are away, and you see just okay, I have 12% in staking, LM, and masternodes, and so on. Yeah, you don't see the key. You see the prices. You see the prices in the DEX, in informations, blocks till next cycle. So you get information, but no information about your personal amount or values.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
that was the major features.
And all the amounts you have, there are a lot of different currencies available now, because I just got a shock and thought the price dropped 197, but that's in euro. So you have a big amount of different currencies there already, right? Cool.
Yeah, I don't know, 12 or something. I also have BTC, so yeah, and five languages. So yeah.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's the past. So now you got the new funding proposal was approved. So what's the outlook for the future? What are you working on? What are the timelines? Tell us a little bit about the future of the project, Igor.
Yeah. The features are, as described in proposals, masternode freezer. So in the next days, I will add masternode freezer for 5 and 10 years. So the calculation is correct.
Yeah.
We will add USDC pool, of course, and we will also add a refresh button. So you don't need to close your app to refresh the numbers. That's us small features, and that is these features will be developed by my core developer. So I can focus on really big one, and the really big one is the compound feature and forecast. So if we go to screen share is stopping. So if you go to the forecast,
so you wanna have the screen shares back on again.
Yeah, because this calculation just works with periods of time in months, but you can't put in what is your reinvest. So if you want to reinvest daily or weekly or monthly, this is a feature for the future, and it's a little bit complicated to build it, because you have to, it's just complicated, and this is a big one for the future. Then another big one will be jellyfish integration, because I have to all requests will be different, so I have to change it, and these are the biggest ones, the biggest features. I will also build some past features for to look to the past, and maybe in 2022 we will bring DeFiChain Income to the app stores. So really native iOS app or Android app or macOS app, maybe with React Native or maybe with Angular environment. So I'm not sure about it, but this is a really 1 year plan what we are building.
I think we should have a quick comment on the. So you have a Telegram group for support, right? What is really awesome, I think, is free. Support is for free. Who is doing the support? Is it you alone, or you've got some support there?
Yeah. No. I try to answer. I read every day and try to help. So in the last days with the DeFiChain API, it was not so good, because every user comes to me, your website not working. What's wrong?
Explain that, Igor. What was wrong? Because it's not so much the website. Maybe you can explain a little bit what was the issue there.
It is still an issue, and the problem is that some requests just come back with 502. So they just not responded, and the website can work properly without requests, because one request depends on another. So if I have a DEX statistics, I need the amount of addresses, and for every address I have to make 2 calls, one for the FE token and one for the FE the real coins. So you can imagine, if you have 10 addresses, I have to make 20 calls just for the addresses to get the correct amount. Then I have to call the DEX, I have to call the pools data, and everything together. If one request don't working, I try to try again and get the data. But if a request responds in 100 seconds, it's not working. You don't wait 100 seconds to see. So that's a problem.
Okay, but this is gonna be improved, I guess. Soon,
Yeah, so maybe a remark here from my side. So it's not the wallet where you have your own node and have the information of the blockchain on your PC.
Yeah.
You're just communicating to a centralized API, and if you are getting no information, you cannot display it, and that's a problem. I have the same one on my dashboard. At the moment, it's very struggling and not really working. And that's the problem. It's not a website. You are just fetching data outside your domain and put it in a graphical way. And if this is not working, then the errors occur.
Okay. We have a comment from one of our viewers. Juma said this site is addicting. It is. I have a couple of friends who are using it. They are like, if your DeFiChain income is not working, they're having a bad day. I tell you that.
Crazy.
What happened?
Yeah, same to me. I really sad. I use it daily to look if it's working or not, and I'm really sad that the API at the moment is not working. But I hope Yusin said to me that developers will work on the stability, because all community projects rely on this API, because we do not have time and tech skills and that deep level to build it on our own. We just need it. We need a stable API so we can bring DeFiChain community more value. So it will be really great if we came to that.
I'm sure they're working on it and gonna improve it. There was a lot to be done recently with all the updates. So cool.
And if someone is Jellyfish should fix it. And if someone is outside there working or can work on an API as a fallback solution or additional, feel free to start. You will have a lot of users pointing to you, getting the data. It will be amazing to have a second source.
I don't want to say too much, but if you stay tuned until the third show tonight, there's going to be a young gentleman, Adrian, and he has something to say about the APIs. So that's going to be interesting, Igor. I don't know what exactly, but he was talking about building APIs.
Maybe one.
Igor.
You're Igor.
Maybe it is also an idea for a next CFP, so community fund proposal. If anybody out there who will build a really stable one, I will switch as soon as possible.
I'm gonna buy it. I'm all in. Okay, cool, awesome. So
another question, Igor, from my side. So you have give us an outlook to coming features. I personally missed one, and this is decentralized loans. Will you integrate it into your DeFiChain income? Because you can also liquidity mine with the tokens in future. It is a really big work. Okay.
I will try it. I have just at the time no idea how to do it. I just.
Me too.
I'm just crazy in my head about the features, about the paper which I read about loans. So I don't understand it fully to integrate it, but I will try it. I will try to add it to the liquidity mining. Sure.
I think we all have to learn about these all brand new features that are upcoming, but I'm sure we're gonna figure it out. And so that's also coming sooner or later. Fantastic. Okay, cool. One question from Yusuf Gaffer. Maybe that's an interesting one. Does this work on Cake accounts as well?
No, the focus for this website is just for DeFiChain users. So Cake is a firm, is a company, and we are a DeFiChain community. We have to focus on our products, on our value. So the focus is really on DeFiChain users and DeFiChain addresses. Another point, Cake addresses, you can create them. So the funds are just transferred to another wallet, and
So it's really for native DeFiChain addresses. Okay. Cool. But there's at least a functionality if you stake on Cake, what you showed before, you can put manually your DFI in there, and you can put the APY, and then you get kind of an overview how much you're gonna earn. That's a nice add-on, even if it's like maybe not really pulling the data from the addresses. Okay, Igor, fantastic job. Thank you so much for your support and for, how do the Americans say, thanks for your service. it's really awesome. So it's always a pleasure to have you back. And so this new We Build on DeFiChain show is actually really to accompany the projects and show the progress over time. And we're gonna invite you back on in a couple of months. And we would be so happy and thankful if you could show us the new developments later on.
Yeah, so
Definitely.
I'm really sure it was not the last time. This year you will come another one, and then we will see decentralized loans, liquidity mining on tokens, and.
Yeah.
And thanks again for
I'm really
mentioning.
excited.
Thanks again to mention me in the changelog. I feel really honored about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
awesome.
show the community the changelog, because guys, if you think that's an easy thing to do, not only because of my name, this was the last one yesterday, so you added 2 more entries. This is what Igor is working on, so this is kind of his diary, his changelog. So there are a lot of little and larger things that he fixes sometimes in the middle of the night, and there you can see how much work this is. So it's not easy earned money out there. It's quite a lot to do. Cool.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Igor, thanks a lot again. Wishing you all the best with your project, and see you soon, hopefully. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Thank you.
Ladies and
Have a
gentlemen.
nice day.
Yeah. Have a nice day or a nice evening or whatever. And we see you in the next video for the next project very, very soon. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.
All right.
Bye-bye.